Hello and welcome back to the video on another edition of NXT Out of 10. And of course this week's episode of NXT was a special showdown episode against TNA. So we saw two Survivor Series style matches as well as a big tag team title match to kick things off, and that's what we're going to start off with. Matt and Jeff taking on two members of the Dark State, but before the match could begin, all four of them attacked the Hardys. Matt and Jeff sent them out of the ring. Dion Lennox and Orestes Griffin ended up repping Dark State while the other members were boosted out by the ref, allowing the Hardys to maintain control. There were two veterans taking up two up and coming stars. Despite having already won the titles, you could still see this as a breakout moment. You could see how hard they worked to make sure they looked good against the legends. Even though you could see huge difference in experience, they ended up being a solid choice to open the show. The crowd was into it and brought lots of energy. Griffin almost botched the attempt at the finisher from Dark State, but he and Matt recovered, and it led to Matt and Jeff pinning Lennox to become the world champions. Yeah, like I say, a decent match, and the Hardys in 2025 as NXT Tag Champions. Crazy, but I'm low-key looking forward to it. As we then moved on to the women's match, Cassie Lee, Jason McKay, Mara Slide and Kalani Jordan against JC Jane, Sol Rocker, Lola Vice and Jada Parker, with Jordan Grace as special referee. Jordan and Jane started the match since they were team captains, and a rundown of the eliminations. Sade eliminated Parker, Rooker then eliminated Sade, Vice eliminated Lee, Vice eliminated McKay, Jordan eliminated Vice and Jane eliminated Jordan to win. It took until the first break for the first elimination to take place. Sade scored the first pin, but she was taken out by Rooker. The match was given enough time to breathe, but the eliminations were clumped together. This was entertaining at times, but it was also had some sloppy moments. TNA had a big advantage, Jordan being alone against three of them, but their own issues almost got in the way, which is a nice story. Jane scored the win for Team NXT, but Jordan almost made a successful comeback, which she can use. So yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Next up was Mustafa Ali versus Ethan Page. When Ali was released by WWE, he had already earned a North American title shot and finally got it a few years later. All Ego backed Ali to the corner during their initial lockup, but Ali didn't back down. They had a great exchange of holds and counters that led to Ali almost winning with a backslide. Page tried to leave the match early, but the challenger pulled him back into the ring. All Ego had the upper hand though most of the break, but Ali started making a comeback when he hit a sunset flip bomb in the corner. This was a hard-hitting, exciting match that made both men look great. In fact, this was the best match Page has had in months, if not longer. He and Ali worked perfectly to blend their styles, and after several close counts, Page was able to get the win to retain the championship. Probably the right result. We'd love to see Ali with it, but no doubt a great match. 8 out of 10. Moving on into the men's match, Hendry served as the official for the main event. Javon, Trick, Mars Bourne and Ricky Saints against Leon Slater, Moose, Frankie Kazarian and Santana. Slater and Evans were preparing to start, but Trick and Kaz tagged themselves in so they could get the action started, and the eliminations went to Kazarian eliminating Bourne, Slater eliminating Evans, Saints eliminating Kazarian and Slater, and Santana eliminating Saints. Surprisingly, Bourne was eliminated first to give TNA the advantage. Even more surprising was Evans being the second man out. When Saints reached for a tag late in the match, Williams left him high and dry by leaving the arena completely. Much like the women's match earlier in the night, bouts with this many competitors in can be hard to manage. Thankfully, this bout had several experienced veterans who helped it stay on track. The NXT champion put up a good fight and managed to eliminate two competitors after being ditched by Williams, but Santana and Moose were too much for him and got the win for Team TNA. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. A pretty decent win for Team TNA, and I think some intriguing stories coming off the back of it. Overall, NXT and TNA showdown gets a 6 out of 10 for me. I thought on the whole it was a pretty decent show. Some really fun matches on there. Like I say, the Page Ali match, the two multi-team matches were really fun as well. I think we've got some intriguing stories coming out that one as well. And then the Hardys with the NXT Tag Team Championships could be very interesting. 6 out of 10. That's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on our socials. Link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.